Hi all. Hope you're doing well. I'm just getting started here. Just going to do a stream here for about 15 minutes, unless some people convince me otherwise. I'm really wanting to know that both Twitch and YouTube will stream for me properly, and it looks like both of them are on. But I'm just trying to figure out as I go, and I appreciate the support when I can. I am now going to type into the Twitch chat just to see if it pops up on the screen here on my phone. Twitch chat test. Yep, there it is. And it shows that it's a Twitch. That's good. How do I do it on... how do I do it on YouTube? To do this? Don't see chat existing yet in YouTube, so it's an interesting experiment. Okay, here it is. Maybe moderation helps everyone to build a positive chat. You choose. Okay, get that. Okay, YouTube chat test. Okay, that went up on YouTube, and there it went up. Okay, so it's now visible in the chat on both. So I see there's a 1 in from both streams, so that's just me looking at myself. That's kind of depressing, but we'll see how things go. Is this working? I'm trying to adjust the mic. I think that's working. I can see everything going relatively smoothly. Don't know what just happened there. And trying to figure some stuff out here. I'm going to turn off the stuff on my laptop, just so I'll just watch what happens up here on the screen, I guess. Oh, wait, okay. Oh, I get it. Go back to there. Tap there. Oh, okay, that's good. Learning more and more things about this app. This is Prism Live Studio, as I've said previously, and it's just a learning experience. I'm going to put my other laptop to sleep for a while and just chat. This is the first longer chat that first longer stream that I've had since getting back from San Diego. Things went well down there. That was a good time for my wife, and I enjoyed being there. A little sunburned, as I think I mentioned, and wound up whacking my head when I got back to my parents' house, trying to take care of some stuff in their garden, and I ended up hitting my head against a tree branch, and it's going to end up with quite a scar when it does eventually heal. Doesn't look good right now, but I won't be doing any IRL streams for a few days, maybe a couple of weeks. So having a PNG tuber replace me, that's perfectly fine with me. And so I just wanted to check this out. I'm wanting to see what else I can do. As I've also mentioned, this has not been the easiest thing to get started. I want to do this, and I want to try to do streaming in a good way, but how? I'm having to figure it out. I cannot afford a PC that could run the streaming system and games that I would like to do. And I've got a MacBook Pro that's a few years old, unfortunately, and it's not powerful enough to do what's needed. It does great for doing my recordings, for my voiceover auditions and such, but for streaming, it's got a major problem, and it seems to be getting worse. Even in simple Zoom meetings, I'm having problems, and I don't understand it. And I don't know if there's memory filling up, or if it's overheats too fast. I don't know yet. But that's what I'm trying to accomplish and figure out. And I'll be honest with you, not that there's anybody listening, but coming up with ideas that's really interesting and just chatting with myself is not the most exciting thing in the world, but I'm not giving it up. I'm going to keep trying. But like I said, it all has to be here in the phone. I'm unplugging the power in the phone because that seems to add to the heat. I haven't yet gotten the heat warning on my phone, but hopefully I can make it to 15 minutes at least. But I'm pretty content with what I'm doing. I'm hoping that I can use this in a more regular, productive way. I don't know what else to do, what else to pursue. You know, back here, I'm back to, now that sort of our vacation is over with, which kind of ended with the 4th of July and yesterday being the 5th, with, you know, what do you do between a Thursday holiday and a Saturday? You know, not much on a Friday like that. But I'm trying my best here and getting interrupted by chirps. I have to figure out how to turn the notifications off and not mess up everything else on in the stream. So, but come Monday, I got to jump back into the job search. I need to find a full-time job, or at the same time, do a whole lot more voiceover, voice acting auditions. It's not easy, but not giving up either. I'm probably going to redesign the background on this set that I've got, and I've got another variation of this PNG tuber I want to use, but that doesn't seem to save well. I mean, even though I save it as PNGs, it doesn't save the transparencies, or it does, but it puts up a lot of garbage in the background, and I don't understand why that. Where this one, this little guy and the 4 files that create him, they seem to have worked fine. So creating these things is a good side gig to have fun while I'm pursuing other work, but something's got to come with it. And if there's nobody listening, if I don't have a regular audience, I just don't know what to do. Oh, that's interesting. So, okay, there are 2 versions of chat. There's one that's just a basic chat. Oh, there's the message telling me my phone's getting hot. Well, I'll apply its overheating protection settings, but I don't know what that's going to change. But luckily in here, though it's starting to warm up, it's not too warm, but I'm going to turn the AC on after I finish stream, because you wouldn't want that hissing noise in the background. I wasn't feeling well during the middle of the night, and for some reason or other, I had trouble falling asleep. I mean, I fell asleep early on. We went to bed up before 10 even, and then suddenly I was awake at 11, and I don't think I fell back to sleep until after 2, and then I was awake again, and I just sort of stayed, was in a strange state. And of course I kept disturbing my wife. And that wasn't good. But hopefully tonight I will feel better, and maybe I'll even take a nap this afternoon. But if it gets too hot in here, that's not going to be good for me either. I'm rambling, I know, but hopefully along the line there will be worthwhile things to talk about, chat about. I gotta interact more in other people's streams. I know that, and but I don't want to annoy them either. And that's my biggest thing, is I don't like to be the annoyance, and I'm always scared that I am. So that's why I end up being quiet, and I just lurk. And I don't like to be considered just a lurker, and yet that's where I feel safe, and that's not good. I'm going to keep coming up with ideas. Like I said, I'm going to redesign this background. I wanted this background to be like a late show interview set, and there'd be a couch over there, but really it's just space for the there we go. There's just space for the chat, and I don't know if you just saw that zip by there. That was me trying to figure things out. But it's a learning experience. Not giving up. And I know there are some people out there that want to help, but I can't afford you right now. Please understand. I'm doing this totally on my own because I can't afford things. I don't have a job. And once that starts happening again, and I start bringing in some money, I can put stuff aside to put together a proper streaming setup, a proper PC and so forth. But at the same time, I know that will shift my priorities to focus on work, and I'll have to figure out how best to do that. But I've got to focus on bringing in the money, and then I'm now just totally rambling, and I don't want to quit quite yet, but I feel like this is going to be an awful recording to be just up on YouTube with me like this. But I appreciate that people do at least seem to show interest in what I'm trying, at least on Twitter. I'm not using that other name. And it's going to be is what it's going to be. I do appreciate that those people that are there. I do. And I thank you for those who do watch this stream later on YouTube or on Twitch. Thank you. I know a few people do come back and look at it later. I appreciate any suggestions you have, but like I said, I don't know what. Do have an idea, but is it going to be interesting? And well, we'll see. I'm going to try very hard to come up with something, because I've got a couple other ideas of concepts of what I want to do outside of the VTubing, which may in itself necessary to use the VTubing. If I'm having trouble with this, I can't accomplish those other things. So that's why I'm going to keep at this and try to figure out something new each time. Thank you guys for the support, for being there, for showing up, and for giving suggestions. Hopefully in the future this will all work out. Take care. God bless. See you around.